Okay, good morning everyone. Let's start out with this. Alright everyone, this is Karl F Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Monday, September 30th, 2019. And let's talk about the loss that the Lions had against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was an awesome game, but they made a statement. And I just want to say I've got a lot to say on this, so I might have to put this in two podcasts, depending, because sometimes my podcast shuts off. So let's get into it without any further delay. And even though they lost, they did make a statement. But let me get some things out of the way. Did they make mistakes? Yes. Could they have won the game and could they have closed the door? Yes. Is there areas where they need to improve? Yes. But my biggest point is they went toe-to-toe with Kansas City, one of the best teams in the NFL, and that in itself is a plus. And another thing, are the Detroit Lions the same old Detroit Lions that they were for many years? Absolutely not. The culture is here. The change has come. It is now. The Detroit Lions are here. They made a statement Sunday. They made a statement where they can play and they can compete with the best. The old Lions, after that touchdown was taken away, they would have folded. Kansas City would have won about 45-13 or whatever the score was at the time. But they're resilient. And the announcers kept saying, they keep hearing the same word. And this is what the Lions are all about. And this is the point I want to get across to the Detroit community and to everybody else. And actually, ESPN even gave them credit, which is amazing. Because the network broadcasters are against the Lions. NFL Network, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, all of them are horrible. And they treat the Lions like trash, and I'm tired of it. And I'm glad that all of us in the Detroit community are finally standing up. I think our voices are getting heard, and we're making it loud and clear that we're not going to put up with this doormat treatment anymore. We are a good team, and I am not afraid of the Bears, I am not afraid of the Packers, and I am not afraid of the Vikings. Now, the next 4 games that the Lions have coming up are, they got Green Bay, followed by Minnesota, followed by the Giants, and followed by the Raiders. Okay? Now, let's look where they're at. I personally gauge the season in quarters. When the schedule first came out, or the first 4 games, even me, was thinking maybe the Lions would be like 1-3. Well, they're 2-1-1 after the first quarter. Now we got the second quarter going. They need to go no less than 2-2, and those 2 games they must win against Green Bay, and then follow that by a win against the Vikings. Those are 2 divisional rivals, and then the Giants they should beat at home. They play Oakland in the black hole, which is very difficult to do, but it's still, the Raiders are a beatable team. They could go 4-0 in the next quarter. They do that. That would put them at 6-1-1. And excellent position with 2 wins against their divisional opponents. That would put them in the top spot. They would be in first place no matter what, because of they would have 2-0 in the division, and that would definitely be above the Packers, above all of them. Above all of them, they would be in first place. So they need to do that. They need to at least go 2-2. They go 4-0. They'll be 6-1-1, and that would be absolutely awesome. Now they need to recover from their injuries, so this bye week is perfect. This bye week is absolutely perfect. And so now they can heal up, and I really, really hope Hawkinson can get out of concussion protocol for the Green Bay game. But they have weapons. They have weapons, and the running game showed up. The run blocking was excellent. And I have to give the game ball to Justin Coleman. He was punching the ball out. Even Jamal Agnew, one of the special team kids, he punched the ball out. Coleman is teaching Agnew how to play. And they are aggressive. They're stripping the ball. They're getting the ball on defense. The three things before I sign out, because I just don't want this to run out. They had 3 field goals. 2 of those were in the red zone. Those were blunders. Those should have been touchdowns. That would have been a game difference. So that's on them. They need to fix that. They need to punch it in instead of kick field goals. The one field goal was a long field goal. Hats off to Prater for getting that. And the last thing was the fumble where Kansas City took it 100 yards. What Galladay was doing was beyond me. From my personal experience, would you keep playing until you hear that whistle? There was no whistle. It was a good call, and it was done right. Why Galladay just kind of did this arm? It looked like he was squatting flies. I hope he's getting an earful from Patricia this morning. I said, what are you doing, squatting flies? He would have tackled him there at the 1. They probably wouldn't have scored because their defense is doing that good. So I hope he is on their ass. I hope he is chewing them, that they have to play 100%, and they have to keep playing until the whistle stops, until the whistle blows. And when the whistle blows, they stop. Because there's a lot of hits after the whistle. That gives you a 15-yard penalty. There's no excuse for that. And there's no excuse for standing around. Galladay could have made that. Anyway, I'm going to sign out. I'm doing a regular video, and I'm going to get more into it. But I am actually stoked about the win. And okay, we're signing out, and we will see you on my regular channel. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And we will see you in a little bit.